Hello there, I am Miss Arina and today's topic is modal verbs, degrees of certainty. Now, modal verbs, degrees of certainty. Modal verbs is one of the types of verbs that assumes their use only together with one basic verbs. With other basic verbs because modals do not express an action but the attitude of the speaker. This is usually a demonstration of the speaker's intention, necessity, or ability to take a specific action. Modal verbs include can, will, could, may, should, would, might, shall, and must. Modal verbs of ability, permission, advice, obligation, probability, and possibility. Now let's go to the introduction to modals. We have statement can, negative cannot, can't. Statement may, negative may not. Statement will, negative won't or will not. Statement shall, negative shan't or shall not. Statement must, negative mustn't, must not. Also we have statement could, negative couldn't, could not. Statements might, negative mightn't, might not. Statements would, negative wouldn't, would not. Statements should, negative shouldn't, should not. Modals degrees of certainty. We have positive subjects plus modals plus verbs. Negative subjects plus modals plus not plus verb. Question modals plus subject plus verb. All modals have only one form. I, you, we, he, she must follow. Are followed by be infinitive. She must follow the rules. Certain. Expressing certainty or near certainty about now or generally. For that we use must, can't, couldn't. That must be the district nurse at the door. This can't or couldn't be the pills. They're the wrong color. Expressing certainty or near certainty about past, we use must, can't, couldn't plus perfect infinitive. She must have been a lot of pain. His leg can't or couldn't have been in plaster for 2 years. Probability. Expressing probability about now, the future, or generally. We use ought to or should. You ought to, should feel better in a few days as long as you get lots of rest. Expressing probability about past, we use ought to or should plus perfect infinitive. The bruise ought to, should have disappeared days ago. I wonder why it didn't. Possibility. Expressing possibility about now, the future, or generally, we use could, may, might. You should talk to your doctor first because the diet could, may, might be dangerous. Expressing probability about the real past. We use could, may, or might plus perfect infinitive. That could, may, or might have been the doctor who rang earlier while we were out. Expressing probability about a hypothetical past. Could, may, might plus perfect infinitive. It's a good thing you went to the doctor, or you might have become quite ill. Now, in this task, you should put the right modal verb. I can't find my keys. They be here somewhere because I used them to open the front door. They be outside because I came inside immediately. I put them back in my handbag. Oh yes, here they are. My rash gone by now. I have been using this cream exactly as the doctor told me to. I had a lower fever by now. I have been taking medication. You be better soon if you take this medicine. You to recover quickly if you follow the doctor's orders. I think you should go back to the doctor. That rash gets worse and you might have scars later. I died if I hadn't gone to the hospital when I did. Now please pause, do the exercise and then come back. And now we are gonna check it. I can't find my keys. They must be here somewhere because I used them to open the front door. They can't be outside because I came inside immediately. I must have put them back in my handbag. Oh yes, here they are. My rash should have gone by now. I have been using this cream exactly as the doctor told me to. I ought to have had a lower fever by now. I have been taking medication. You should be better soon if you take this medicine. You ought to recover quickly if you follow the doctor's orders. I think you should go back to the doctor. That rash here also possible could, may or might get worse and you might have scars later. I could or maybe might have died if I hadn't gone to hospital when I did. That's all for today. Thank you. Bye-bye.